welcome to my Premier League predictions. So these are my official ones. I've already made my early ones. Um, I think I've only made a few changes to my Premier League predictions, but I thought I would post a video anyway because I thought you would be wondering where my official Premier League predictions are. So let's get started. 20th I have Bournemouth. I don't think they've done much transfer business, and I think they're going to struggle because I think their squad is not good enough for the Premier League, and I think their squad is too good for the Championship but not good for the Premier League. 19th I've got Fulham. I don't think they're going to do well because Mitrovic is a striker that only does well in the Championship, and when he comes to the Premier League, he flops all the time. And they play attacking football. They're basically a BTEC Leeds United, and with the way that they play, they concede a lot when they play in the Premiership. 18th place, I've got Leeds United. I think they're going to struggle without Calvin Phillips, who's obviously gone to Manchester City Football Club, and also Rafinha, that's gone to Barcelona Football Club. And I think they haven't done much transfer business either, so I think they're going to struggle. 17th place, I've got Southampton, because in my earlier predictions I put them a bit higher up, but now I've put them a bit lower because I think they haven't really done much transfer business apart from Romeo Lavia from Manchester City Football Club, and apart from that they haven't really bought any players that have caught my eye, and they lost Fraser Forster to Tottenham, who's obviously going to go there to be their third choice keeper, and I think they're going to struggle, but they're just going to narrowly survive because of their home record. In 16th place, I've got Brentford. I think they might struggle a bit because of the second season syndrome. But I think there'll be enough to stay up because there are worse sides than them in the league. And they need to make sure that they don't lose Ivan Toney also. In 15th spot, I've got Nottingham Forest. I think they're going to be a massive surprise. I think they're going to be like Brentford like last season, and then in their second season I think they might go down. In 14th I have Everton. I think they might start the season quite slow, but then sack Frank Lampard and then get a manager in that's better than him, and then manage to survive. I think one of the reasons why Everton will survive is because of their fans. Because if it was a behind the closed doors season, they would definitely go down because when they don't have their supporters, they really struggle. Everton. In 13th place, I have Wolverhampton Wanderers. I think they might drop off a bit compared to previous seasons, but they still have enough to not go down, and I think they'll comfortably stay up. In 12th spot, I've got Crystal Palace. I think they're gonna do good, and I think they're gonna be one of the sides that does better than what people expect. And I like the way that Patrick Vieira plays football. It's an attractive brand of football, and it's a good watch. In 11th spot, I've got Brendan Rodgers, Leicester City. I think they're going to struggle because of the lack of transfer business. They've absolutely done nothing in this transfer window, and they've bought no players. And I think they're going to struggle, but I think they won't be anywhere near relegation. They just might get mid-table, and they're not going to get anywhere close to Europe. In 10th place, I have Brighton Hove Albion. I think that they're going to do well. If they do lose Cucurella, then that'll be a big loss for them, and I think that might knock them down a couple more places. But as of I'm recording this video right now, they still have Cucurella, and they've lost Basuma, who's obviously gone to Spurs, and they might struggle a bit without him, but I still expect them to stay up and get a comfortable mid-table finish because I really like Graham Potter as a coach, and I think he's either going to get a move to a big club soon, or he could even get the England international job. In 9th place, I have West Ham United. I think they might struggle because they've got the European Conference League, but I think they're going to still do well, but I don't think they're going to do as well as the last 2 years, but I think they might win the Conference League, which would get them into the Europa League. In A spot, I've got Newcastle United. I think I think the reason why I have them in eighth is because they haven't done that much transfer business, but I still expect them to do well because they've already got good players which they already had at the football club, and I expect them to do well. I think Eddie Howe's an exceptional manager, and I think he's got a chance of taking Newcastle to Europe within the next year or so. And I think Newcastle eighth spot. I think the Geordies would be pretty happy with that. I think. In the next couple of years, you could see Newcastle get better and better. In seventh spot, I've got Aston Villa. I think they need to get either seventh or get close to Europe because last season they were pretty disappointing. They sacked Dean Smith, and then when Steven Gerrard came in, he had a big impact and he started making them play better. But I think they would have been a bit disappointed with how their season was. I think they're going to get seventh, but I could be like, this could be like a long shot prediction, and they could finish like 13th or 14th, or I could get this prediction spot on. In sixth spot, I've got Manchester United. I think last season they were absolutely embarrassing, and I don't think their transfer business has been great bar Ericsson, and I think they're trying to get De Jong over the line, but I don't see that happening. I do expect him to stay at Barcelona because Barcelona have Champions League football and Manchester United do not. And I expect Ten Hag to improve United slightly, but I don't think it'll be enough to like get them into the top 5 or top 4. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have enjoyed it as of so far. And let's continue with the video. In fifth spot, I've got Arsenal. They narrowly missed out on top 4 last season. I thought they were quite impressive at times, but they just didn't have the bottle to get over the line towards the end of the season with like losses to like sides like Brighton, Newcastle, Palace. I think they're gonna come fifth. I think they're gonna push the team that finishes 4th close, but I think they're not going to manage to get top 4, but I think they could still be in the Champions League because I think they have a solid chance of winning the Europa League. In 4th spot, I've got Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. I think they're going to struggle because obviously they haven't got an actual striker in the team. They're going to have to play probably either Havertz down the middle or Sterling down the middle. I think Sterling's a good signing, but I don't think their transfer window's been good enough, and I think they might just about scrape top 4, and I don't think they get it by like a big margin. In 3rd spot, I've got Tottenham Hotspur. I think they're going to push City and Liverpool to the title, but I don't think it'll be enough for them to win it. I think they're going to get 3rd, and it'll be comfortable 3rd, but I don't think they're going to have enough to win the title. But I think their transfer window's been very good, and I think Conte has it in him to win like maybe like a trophy like the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, and I think Spurs would take that considering that they haven't won a trophy since 2008, which was 14 years ago. In 2nd place, I have Liverpool. I think they might struggle without Sadio Mane, who's obviously gone to Bayern Munich, but I think they've still done a bit of decent transfer business with Darwin Núñez. He started off the pre-season poor, but he did get 4 goals against Red Bull. No, not Red Bull, RB Leipzig, sorry. And I think he will get them a few goals, but I think they could have gone for like someone a bit more better, like a Robert Lewandowski or a Harry Kane. But I think Liverpool, they're going to push City close, but I don't think they'll win it because of the loss of Sadio Mane, who obviously is going to be a big loss, and I don't think they've replaced him yet. So I think they would need a replacement for him if they wanted to compete for the title. Well, they will compete for the title without him, but if like they wanted to compete for the title and actually get over the line and win the title, and I think City will come first, but I think it's going to be tight between us and Liverpool, and I think it's going to be another great title race again, which is going to go down to the wire. But I expect City to just about narrowly get over the line, but I don't think it's going to be pleasant. I don't think it's going to be comfortable. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.